You rockin' with Book Jamz. Grab your friends and your brother and sisters, cousins, all of the above. It's time for us to read this jam. Yeah, go on an adventure. It's more than some words and pretty little pictures. Learn a couple lessons, get some knowledge in your brain, and you have a little fun in this thing with Book Jamz.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 8 of the Book Jamz podcast. I am Blaze Hunter.
And I'm Novi. Welcome to the 8th episode of our Book Jamz podcast.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. How about you?
I'm doing good. You notice, no, I don't got the hat on this time. You know, that beautiful edge up. You know what I'm saying? Looking clean.
Yes. Speaking of hair, I just re-dyed mine.
Nice, very nice. Oh yeah, it is a little extra red. Mm-hmm. You know, it is a little extra red. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's dive in. This episode is covering our ebook Milestones, and we want to talk about just how important milestones are, and I mean, in like early milestones, from your first crawl to your first walk, your first tooth, losing your first tooth. We want to cover all of these.
Yes, and there are kids who are just now graduating from pre-K to elementary school. And I have a nephew, 4-year-old nephew, he's about to turn 5, who is going into elementary school. And it is making me so sad just seeing him grow up.
Look at your nephew.
Yes. And just yesterday, I'm pretty sure, he went to a meet and greet. He met his teachers and he said that he loved his teachers. And yeah, I'm really excited for him. It's just such a bittersweet moment. Yeah.
My boy.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to nephew. You know, shout out to all the kids that are graduating, getting ready to go into either preschool or kindergarten or first graders. Just shout out to all of them. And we'll be right back with more of the Book Jamz podcast, episode 8, baby.
Hi, I'm Novi, Book Jamz illustrator. I want to talk to you about our first picture book titled Milestones. Milestones point out significant moments in our lives. It can be learning to crawl, learning to walk, to losing our first tooth. These milestones are huge for our little ones because it's the start of independence. Subscribe to mybookjamz.com and find out what other significant milestones we celebrate from our ebook Milestones. Only on mybookjamz.com.
Everybody go ahead, get your smile on. Celebrating all day and all night long. Not worry about what the future might hold, because today reached a milestone.
Hey, that thing's all bop. Okay,
Yes.
nobody's saying. Shout out to CC the MC. That thing is all bop.
Yes.
Hey, y'all need to check out Book Jamz, the music, volumes 1 and 2. The music is fire. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to toot our own horns, but
Yes, absolutely.
So I would like to talk about one of my early milestones. One of those were when we got to go out of state for the first time, and we went to New York, went to Syracuse, New York. But on the way, I remember, you know, me, my brother Tristan, both of us had to be, I want to say 6 and 8, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was 8, he was 6, I believe it was. And we were driving on the way up to New York. We weren't in New York yet, but we were driving there, and it was like maybe 8 o'clock at night, maybe, and they pulled over, and Mom was like, all right, y'all, get out. And it was freaking snow. So the first time ever getting to see snow. So we hopped out of the car. We had our big thick jackets on, and it was amazing just because at that point, up to that point, it's only been TV or the only times I seen snow. Now, I'm not even gonna hold you. Gave about a few minutes, hot right back in the car, because, you know, the cold ain't for me. But it definitely was a cool milestone.
Yeah, there's a bunch of milestones that I could talk about. Like, there's so many that I've accomplished when I was younger, but time flies by so fast. Looking back, it's like I actually did that. But there's stuff like graduating middle school. I remember being on a huge stage, a huge crowd in front of us, and we all got called up to get our certificates. And that was a really cool moment for me. There was my 11th birthday party. I had a whole bunch of friends come over, and that was my first really big party. So that was one to remember for sure.
Yeah, that's when I found out you actually had some cool dance moves. I didn't know. I was like, okay, she may be a part of the bloodline for real.
Yeah, that was going down in the books for sure. And let's see, there was me cutting my hair, me cutting my locks off. Thank goodness I kept them because they look really good. But let's see, me cutting my hair and dyeing it blonde, driving. For sure.
Yeah, you definitely had some milestones.
Yeah, a whole bunch. And driving was probably one of the best because it's like, wow, I'm really getting old enough to where I can just start driving on the road now. And yeah, it's cool. And then my first interview and getting my first job. So
yeah, I can go on and on about all of mine too. I mean, I can go as early back as reading my first book. It was this book. We talked about it. I talked about it. Oh, I don't even know if it was an interview or a previous episode. I believe it was one of our other episodes where I talked about the book, the police book. And it was the first book that I remember reading all the way through. And I was like 1 or 2. I was young.
Wow.
But was able to get through the book. I remember it vividly. It's crazy. Man, I remember it's crazy. I remember the preschool graduation. I remember what I was wearing in the preschool graduation, which is crazy. I remember going in from elementary school. I remember the elementary school was cool, and it was crazy how I remember that one too. I remember we were in the cafeteria. We were in Northmore Elementary, and it was they had it set up. We were in the cafeteria doing it. I remember that like it was yesterday. I remember obviously my high school graduation. My God, it was just so cool because it was. I just love how the family got to hear when they called my name. Of course, our family cheered and stuff, but to hear the students, Blaze. So, it was a sense of, I'm popular. Yeah, y'all see it. The family got to see it. So, first time performing on stage, first time working in the studio, that's so many. And I just say they're so important because I've learned early on to just cherish those moments,
Right.
So you about to reach another one where next year you're going to be complete in high school.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's like I said, time flies by so fast and it's really crazy. I remember being in middle school like it just happened. It's so weird. I
remember the photo shoot I took for you on your first day of 6th grade. Like it was yesterday.
Yes, it was. Wow. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, it's just so overwhelming to think about, but it's like, wow, I've come a long way. And being a senior is nice. I like the idea of being a senior and being able to finish out, on a good note. And now I get to think about my future and just follow through with the goals I have set for myself. So
yes, when I was a senior, Tristan was a freshman, and it was so cool to me to for him on his first day of school, getting to see how, again, walking through the hallways, Blaze, he got to see, and even though it wasn't the popularity, now let me not just come in front like my popularity was crazy. I was popular. I stood out. I did different things that made me stand out, but I wasn't like top popular guy like y'all see on TV. But at the end of the day, I was still somewhat popular, and it was just such a badge of honor for my younger brother to see his big brother like, oh man, this is like the man on campus. Yeah. I stretched it a little bit, but
Right.
We're about to take another break. We'll be back with some fun facts. Y'all know what this is, man. This is the Book Jamz podcast.
Extra, read all about it. We got big news, Book Jammers. Book Jamz full access yearly subscription is here. Let's go. For only $19.99 a year, Book Jammers can have full access to all Book Jamz ebooks. It's simple. Subscribe for $19.99, get the special password, enter password on the subscription page, and enjoy all ebooks all year long. Subscribe today and enjoy the ride with your favorite Book Jam ebooks like Katie Eats a Lot, Mellow on the Jello, Milestones, and a whole lot more. Log on to mybookjams.com.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, guys. Now that we're here, I would like to dive into acknowledging a child's milestones. Celebrating and recognizing a child's milestones, both big and small, offer numerous benefits for their development and well-being. These milestones, like learning to walk or talk, are important markers of progress and provide a sense of accomplishment that boosts self-esteem.
Celebrating your child's milestone is an excellent way to encourage positive behavior. For example, if your child has just learned how to tie their shoelace, celebrating this milestone will encourage them to continue to practice and improve other skills.
Celebrating milestones gives your child a sense of accomplishment, which is vital for their emotional and mental well-being. It shows them that they are capable of achieving great things, no matter how small or big.
Celebrating milestones with your child creates lasting memories that they will cherish for the rest of their lives. These memories will be a source of joy and happiness for both you and your child, and they will help strengthen your bond.
Absolutely. And Blaze, you have a huge milestone coming up now that you're engaged. How do you feel about that?
I'm a fiance.
Yes.
It's mind-blowing to me. Like, for people who know the journey of, having lupus, going through that stretch of, the body aches before I knew it was lupus. I'd say 5 years before I knew it was lupus, the body aches that I took. I had the mindset, because of how my body felt, I'll never be in a relationship again. I just felt like I accepted it. I got to a place of acceptance that this is just what it's going to be, because I figured the older I get, the more in pain that I'll get in. But by the good graces of God, moved to Georgia, got the treatments, so much better, found love, and my God, I was able to pop the question. It was like a movie.
Yes.
And yeah, it's real. It's gonna happen.
That was, yes, I loved being there to witness that. It was such a beautiful thing. That was also a milestone, witnessing my first proposal, and it was great.
So, enough about my milestone. In about 4 months, you're gonna be 18.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
It's pretty cool, but it's like, oh my gosh, I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. Oh my gosh. I love being a kid. But it's okay. I mean, I love the process of, just going through life, getting older, and being able to witness different things, and being 18 is just going to be such a new chapter, and I get to see what the future holds for me, and, it's nice.
Yes, it's been a great 18 years watching, so.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. I need your autograph, so.
Oh, man. Parents, here are some ways to create lasting memories with your child's milestones. Take lots of photos for your child's milestones and create a photo album or a scrapbook to keep all of those photos in one place.
Yes, and make a video of your child's milestones, such as their first steps, their first words. Now, this will allow you to capture the moment and relive it whenever you want. Speaking of videos, I have 2 videos of my baby sister that's about to turn 18. It's not going to be a kid no more. It's crazy. First, we're going to go to that first step. You know, so check this out. Y'all check this out. Look at the scopes. Yep, I captured that. Come on.
Oh.
Yeah. How many steps? Let's count these steps. I'm the one that captured these. That's my beautiful camera footage. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go. And then also your graduation video, which my baby boy Jaden is in here too. He just turned 17, you know, so shout out to Jaden. I love it. Jaden in the tie. And then y'all gonna see the air the black Man, wow. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do you remember that?
I do. Okay, yeah, because I remember a bunch of parents being in the front. I remember doing that. That was, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I remember it though. That's weird. That was such a long time ago too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You're just such a different, it's crazy the levels of you. It's when you were like right after walking age and in between that was a whole nother character. Like, you are a larger than life. You couldn't convince nobody that you weren't going to be the biggest child star in the world. It was like it was insane. And then the more it's just levels and levels and levels. I remember, oh my goodness, a big part of my character, I would go into the store, like I would go to Walmart with my mom, and everybody in there knew me. And I loved that store just because of how like homey it was to me. And everybody was so nice. And they called me the Walmart baby, apparently. And I remember a video of me dancing. I had on my glasses, I think, and I was doing whatever dance in front of the walkway, and I was acting like I was some kind of Michael Jackson. And it blew my mind to how you went through a phase where you were just the biggest Michael Jackson fan, and I'm like,
I know.
How? Not how, because Michael is a legend. Like,
yeah.
Before I was born, when I was in the womb, Mom had her headphones of Michael Jackson on her stomach. So already he was a part of my DNA before I even took my first breath. So, but it's crazy that he passed on. God rest his beautiful soul. And you're here and you're a fan, and it was just crazy to me. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, another great episode.
Yes, I want to thank everybody watching for tuning in, and be ready for our next episode.
Yes, remember to celebrate all the milestones in your life. Creating this podcast is one of our milestones that we're very proud of. And with that being said, we will see you next time. I am Blaze Hunter.
And I'm Novi.
Yes, and you can catch this and so much more. First off, www.mybookjams.com. Make sure y'all go and y'all get y'all some books. Get Milestones. Check it out. Check out that amazing song by CC to MC. Everybody go ahead, get this smile on. That thing's a bop. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you can catch this and more on the most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.